Soldier, what are you doing? There's a war going on right now.
Oh, I'm just playing a bit of Gwent.
Ooh, what kind of deck are you playing?
Well, you're about to find out.
Make the crown move.
Alright, so before the video starts, leave a like. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not yet. Also, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. All links in the descriptions. Now let's move on with the deck. Total Warfare Northern Realms. Now this deck is built around the resupply and warfare cards, and also around the siege and machine engines in Northern Realms. And that's a very basic description of the deck. Now let's look at every card in detail. Cadwini Knight. When played or summoned from the deck, boosts self by 3. Now I run 2 of this card simply because of the interaction that it has with Portal. Now what Portal does is it summons a random unit with 4 provision costs from your deck on both sides of this card. And the Cadwini Knight is our only 4P unit that we have. So this will always consistently get the Cadwini Knight for a 14-point tempo play, which is really good in a short round, or if you're fighting against like a push. Also, it's really good in thinning your deck early on if you have to play it early on. Usually this can be your short round finisher though, because it's just really powerful at 14 points. Now what you do have to be careful around is the timing of this card. If you know your opponent also plays Mata, because Mata might pull this card from your deck and that makes your Portal a lot worse. So you do have to be careful as to when to time this card properly. And because this is your only 4P unit, the rest of the 4P cards are going to be special cards. For example, Mad Charge. Warfare, boost an allied unit by 3 and give it 2 armor. If you control a knight, also give it vitality for 2 turns. Now Cadwini Knight, as the name suggests, is also a knight. So if you have this and also play Cadwini Knight, you get the additional 2 vitality from this card. But usually you don't really need the vitality because there's another card that's coming up, which this card really synergizes well with. Then we have Winch. Boost an allied unit by 3 and give it 2 charges. Now I only run a 1-off this card because there's really only one card that this synergizes with, and that card is Reinforced Ballista. So this is the first resupply card in this deck. Resupply meaning if you play a warfare card, the resupply ability will trigger. If you have this and it stays alive and you play Winch on it, you have a very thick ballista, which can get 1 extra point for every warfare you have, which is really helpful, especially with Boiling Oil, because that gives it extra removal potential, giving you 6 damage. And if you also have Pellar, which purifies a unit, this works well against defenders because you do kind of want to play around defenders quite a bit actually. But yeah, this card is just a 1-off for the Purify. You can obviously replace this card with something else if you want to. I just like it for the Purify against something like Poison as well. Also works really decently. So yeah, that's what Pellar is there for. Then we have the ultimate siege engine according to Reddit, the Reinforced Trebuchet Machine Siege Engine. Ranged at the end of your turn, damage a random enemy on the ranged row by 1. That obviously means that if the enemy has some units in the ranged row, this will obviously get value. But when people usually see the leader ability Mobilization, which I'll be talking about later, they usually will stack front row, and that is why I also have Ard in this deck, so I can enable this card. Deploy melee, damage 3 enemy units by 2, then move them to the ranged row. People will sort of think that you are a machine deck at a certain time when you start playing all your resupply cards and your ballista and the multiple machines that you have. So this card will definitely get some value from the movement that it has. And in itself, it's a 9-point card, and it can also like deal with like row-locked engines if, you know, they're placed in the front row. And yeah, it's not that great in a short round, obviously, since you do need your opponent to have 3 enemy units, which isn't great, obviously. And there's also a problem of this not being able to move things from the range to the front row, which could sometimes be very useful for certain row-locked engines, but that's not a problem because usually you want your units to be in the ranged row and to be able to get that trebuchet value. You can obviously replace this card with something else. There's a lot of cards you can add into this deck. You can sort of downgrade something and add like a Philippa instead of this if you want to. And yeah, that's pretty much the reason why I'm playing Art, is just to enable the trebuchet value. Then I have Siege Tower deploy, gain vitality for 3 turns. Crew boost self by 3 instead. Play for more points than with Pellar, but I like this as a one-off since it's just nice little tempo, but it doesn't really do much apart from being a bit of tempo. Then we have Caraballista, deploy, crew, gain 2 armor, order range, damage an enemy unit by 2. Once again, a card with crew, but this card's crew tag will very rarely be needed since you usually just play this as a 5, which can deal 2 damage to the opponent. And yeah, the opponent might deal with this with movement or 5 damage, but this is usually your first engine that you want to play, so if you play this and the opponent removes it, he might not have enough removal for something like a Ballista, which is a lot more powerful than this card, obviously. Then we have Reinforcements. Warfare, spawn and play a base copy of a bronze allied unit. Now this is just there for the warfare tag. You can just create another additional machine, preferably another Caraballista, because 2 of these Caraballista can be really scary for the opponent. And if you're able to do that, you're in a pretty decent spot. You can also add an additional reinforced trebuchet on your side of the field if your opponent has enough units on the back row. That could be very devastating if the opponent can't deal with these reinforced trebuchet as well. So yeah, this card's pretty decent. Also, the warfare tag helps out quite a bit. Then we have Trollololol. Zeal order, lose all armor and boost self by that amount. Resupply, gain 2 armor. Now this is immediately a 7-point card, but as I said earlier, the Mat Charge, which boosts an allied unit by 3 and gives it 2 armor, gives this card 4 additional armor because it gains 2 armor from its resupply ability and it gains 2 armor from the Mat Charge. So Mat Charge becomes a 7-point play with this card on the side of the field. Now the problem obviously is this is going really, really tall, but that's what you want to do with this Trollolol. It's a big, chunky troll, and you want it to be chunky, you want it to be big, and if the opponent has poison, and then he just has poison. That's just how it is sometimes. But yeah, it goes really tall. If the opponent doesn't have like a reset or a poison, you're good to go with this card. This card can grow quite a bit, and I just love the animation with this and the Mat Charge. It's probably my favorite animation in the entire game, because it's just a double hammer. It's just so good to look at. And yeah, this card is just funny. This is kind of a meme deck if you haven't realized by now. I mean, you can obviously win games with it. It's not completely in the meme tier since you still do play for quite a bit of points with your siege artifact. It's kind of inconsistent. This is not really that great against something like Poison Nilfgaard, obviously, since you're just gonna have a chunky troll on your side of the field. Speaking of chunky, we got Odrin. Resupply, boost self by 1, inspired, boost self by 2 instead. So you play this card and it boosts itself by the first resupply, and then every other warfare card that you play gives this 2 additional boost. This card, as well as Trollolo, goes really, really chunky. So if your opponent can't deal with either one of these go really, really tall. But obviously, as I said, it runs into poison. You can also replace this card for Lacerate, since people are very likely going to roast stack against your trebuchets because they're just afraid of trebuchets. So you play Lacerate instead of this, and you can have like a 14-point Lacerate pretty much every game because people are just too afraid of that trebuchet value that you gain, and then you can replace this card with it. And because it's kind of more consistent, honestly, than Odrin, but Odrin is better proactively than Lacerate, obviously. So I do like Odrin just because he's a meme, but if you replace this card with Lacerate, it's obviously not going to be a problem because you do have a lot of proactive plays. You don't really need this card that badly. And yeah, Odrin's just a meme, and I do like him because his card art's pretty cool as well. Then we have John Natalis. Deploy melee, play a warfare card from your deck. You got a lot of warfare cards. This card will usually find a nice little target. A lot of times you just want to play Reinforcements with this if you didn't find it, since Reinforcements is pretty much your best warfare card in the deck and pretty much in the game. There's not a lot of good warfare cards, by the way, but yeah, right now it just plays for like 6 provision cards at max. And that's still okay, honestly. Giving Trollolol extra points with this can be very useful. Also, killing an engine with something like a Boiling Oil could be pretty useful with this. This just adds consistency and more thinning, and this deck thins quite a lot. Speaking of consistency and thinning, here's Mata. Deploy ranged. If neither player has passed and your opponent's hand is not full, they draw the lowest card and you draw the highest cost card. So this card will either draw you Portal or Siege if you only have one of them. Usually you are going to find either Portal or Siege in your deck, and if not, then Mata is going to draw them for you. There's a lot of consistency in this deck. There's a lot of thinning in this deck. And it's very likely that you are going to find both the Portal and the Siege with the consistency. If not, then you're just unlucky, honestly, and you can just move on to the next game. Then there's Trist Telekinesis. Deploy range, create and play a bronze special card from either player's starting deck. This is just there for more warfare cards, and you like the warfare cards, don't you, in this deck? So the more warfare cards, the better, obviously. So yeah, this will create more warfare cards for you. I've mentioned warfare a lot in this video, haven't I? So yeah, that's what she's there for. Also against Nilfgaard, if they play Hefty Helga, you could maybe create a Tourney Joust to kill the Hefty Helga, which is pretty funny. And yeah, this card's pretty decent, but it can also be replaced by something like a Philippa. As I said, there's a lot of flex slots. This is just funny because it just plays more warfare cards. I just went all in with the warfare in this deck. Then we have Falibor. Deploy damage an enemy unit by 3. Death Blow, repeat the deploy ability and decrease damage by 1. Plays for 13 points max. In the worst case, it just plays for 10, which is still fine. And it can remove like engines, if they're 3 power engines, which is always good. And yeah, you can set this up pretty easily with your Ballista as well. You can also set this up with something like Ard as well if you need to. And yeah, Falibor is just a nice card to have in pretty much every Northern Realms deck. Nothing else to really say about him. Then we have Siege, a scenario which progresses whenever you play a Siege engine. This will be enabled with your leader if you have one of these reinforced trebuchet in your deck. So always try and mulligan at least like 1 or 2 trebuchets if you can. That's usually the best thing to do so that your leader isn't bricked when you play this, and that you can at least get the chapter 1 with this, so that if the opponent does have the bomb peaver, that the bombardment's pretty powerful, but he didn't take out that much because then he had to play bomb peaver and you still kind of kept your engines, which is really powerful. So yeah, Siege, really decent scenario. The problem is though, not as good as it used to be back in the day when the reinforced trebuchet had a inspired ability, but it's still okay. It's still playable, honestly. I mean, it's kind of fallen out of favor to mid-range Northern Realms or Draug Northern Realms, but it's still a scenario, and scenarios are pretty busted, especially if you can proc them during the turn that you actually play them. Now, Magic Lamp is my stratagem, but you could also play Tactical Advantage with this. Honestly, I think Tactical Advantage, even something like an engineering solution, could work with this, but I just play Magic Lamp simply because, you know, poison exists, and I kind of hate playing against poison, so I just don't want to run into that on the blue coin, which just feels really bad. So yeah, Magic Lamp is just there because it's 5. And for the leader ability, I have Mobilization. Order play a copy of an allied unit from your deck, boosted by 2, and give it Zeal. Now, the Zeal ability, usually you're not going to use because you're going to use this with your scenario. You're going to play a trebuchet from your deck to proc the first chapter of the scenario and get that battering ram out and get 2 of these trebuchets onto your side of the field. And yeah, 16 provisions, very nice little leader ability. There's a lot of times where the scenario is actually your only leader target, which could make things awkward, especially if you've lost round 1 and can't really control the round length, and might be forced to use your leader ability with the scenario, which could be a bit awkward. But yeah, then you just play your leader ability and might be going a card up, but that's still okay if you keep something like a portal in hand still, which, you know, obviously plays for 14 points, which is really good in a short round. And yeah, this is the deck. It plays for both the long round, the big engines, small engines, also the short round with things like Portal, Falibor, and Tristelli. And yeah, let's just jump into some games with this. Alright, we're playing Ursine Ritual. Now, do we go first? He goes first. That's actually not that bad. It's really good, actually, the fact that he goes first here. Okay, we get the Trollolol. That's good. We don't get that many things, though. I don't really need this Pellar, I think. 2 trebuchets is not that good, though. I don't like 2 trebuchets in this hand. We can get Portal through Mata, which is good. It's not a lot of, like, warfare cards in our hand. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so he's given this bit of juice. I think I just play my Carabalista here. Set up my engines later, I guess. Okay, what is that? That's weird. I'm guessing he wants to play for Yuta or something. I'm just gonna play my Ordrin here. Maybe I shouldn't have played a front row. Should have played back row probably. Okay, so he's got the Yuta down. That's pretty funny. Okay, I guess that's okay. Maybe I could have used my Natalis there. I mean, I can use Natalis next turn. Okay, wow. So I think I just do the winch thing here. Get some points. Get my engines going. Put this on an 11. Play around the Yuta, I guess. We don't play Baron in this deck anyway, so it's not that bad. So he's passed. And got the Doggo out. Oh wow, that's kind of lucky. I would have played the Pellar if Doggo didn't go out there. I mean, it's good that he came out here, not like next turn where I didn't calculate for it. So I need 6 points here. I mean, the Natalis easily does it. Very easily. I mean, not 6, I'm sorry. I need 7 points. think I just play for boiling oil here. And yeah, this should be okay. Big Odrin doing us a favor here. And we can just honestly just play for the long round here. I don't think he drew well. I think he drew like complete ass. And the fact that he can't bleed us anymore is really good. Because he's going to roll stack. He's going to stack his roll. So I think in this matchup, the long round is just better for us. Okay, don't want 2 trebuchets, as I said. We have the Ard. We have the Folly Board as well. Mat charge on the Troll. Really good stuff. I think I'm mulligan Pillar here. Okay, don't want the Kedweni Knight. Don't want to play Mata here as well. I think I just... do I just pass? I don't want to, like... He's going to tempo ahead of me if I bleed here. I think I just pass and take extra mulligans so I can get rid of the Kedweni Knight. I do have to be careful because he also plays Mata. So I have to play my portal rather early. Or hope I draw a portal and just play it early on. Yeah, that should be a good thing. So his Lippy's not doing too much here. We know that much. Don't want you. Portal's good in hand. Don't need the Pillar. Siege Tower is okay. Is there any brick? There's literally 1 brick, and that's my Knight. And I'm not really missing out on anything here. Like, I don't want to... If I draw into this Knight, I lose the game. I get Triss through Mata anyway. I think this is fine. I think this is good. We get Mat Charge gets good value through Trollolol and the portal as well, so that's good. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. So he plays his Svalbard Totem. I think that's actually good that he plays it back row because he's going to trigger it at some point anyway. So I'm just going to play my portal. Get these boys out. Play around the Mata, bricking me my portal. So your totem versus my portal. Okay, so now he's given us the siege already. We can just play for siege here already. But I think I might want to play for Trollolol first. Oh, maybe the Pellar would have been good here. Oh, Pellar would have been pretty decent actually. Oh, that's funny. I do have to watch out for Igni though. I do really have to watch out for Igni. I know he has Igni. So he might Igni my Trollolol here. But if he plays this, does he play Igni? Ah, he has the Stunning Blow on the Trollolol. What else to be expected though? Yeah, just play the long ship here. I mean, just kill the long ship here, right? I have no more warfare engines anyway, so I'll just do that. There's a Crow Mother. Late Crow Mother. So I think at this point I just want to develop my siege engine. That should be okay. Because this gets a lot of points here. I mean, even if he has the Bomb Heaver, we're just getting so many passive points. It's actually crazy. Because he can't deal with it. Because he played a Stunning Blow on my Trollolol, which is good for him, but this is still busted, eh? This is still pretty busted, I would say. Okay, so another Stunning Blow on the Battering Ram. Sir, these are going to get value, though. Like, value. Yeah, this is going to be... This is already game over, dude. Why do people still play Lippy? I don't understand that. That's like, it's probably like the worst deck in the game, isn't it? Like right now, like it's so bad. Why do people still play this deck? Like, yeah, you lost. GG. You drew badly round 1 and that's why you lose. What are we playing here? Death's Shadow. This might be Crohn's or Kikimora. Kikimora is pretty difficult to beat with this deck, I think, because it just plays for so many win cons. You could be able to maybe get some value off the Trebuchet though. I do like Odrin in this hand. Odrin and Reinforced Ballista. Because if he parasites the Odrin, we keep our Ballista. Do we need 2 Boiling Oils? I don't think I need 2 Boiling Oils. Trollolo as well. I think I'd rather just play for these 2 rather though. I think this hand's fine. This is a good hand actually. Okay, so I think I start off with Odrin because I do think I value the Reinforced Ballista more than I do value the Odo. Or do I? Yeah, because Reinforced Ballista gets extra value with Winch. Like a lot of extra value. So I think I just play Odo here. Odo, not Odo, Odrin. Odo, Odrin, same thing. So either he's going to Predatory Dive this or Parasite it. Depending on what he does, we know what kind of deck he is. What? Okay. What? Okay, I mean, just play this thing here, right? Guess I don't want to kill the Oswald. He might have like a Renew or something. Just hit the armor off of this. That was a weird play. Like a really weird play. So I think I just killed this thing. Like hit the Oswald. I don't know. That Oswald turn 1 is a really weird play. Okay, there's the egg. Do I just reinforce the Ballista? Could reinforce the Ballista. I mean, we're thinning out golds. Could also just Triss Tully here. I think playing reinforcements here is fine. Because this just gets a lot of points here. I think now he should pass, right? Is he ever going to pass? I don't know. This was a weird... This guy played this really weird. Again, I'm guessing he misclicked. That's what I firmly believe. Because if he plays one more card out here, we can maybe play Tristelli. So he's eating that. Okay, so he's Crones, right? This is just Crones. If I play Tristelli on the Wyvern, I can actually kill the Wyvern. What is he? How many points does he need? He needs quite a few points, but I don't want to bleed me. I think I just commit Triss. Triss doesn't do much in this game anyway. Okay. I mean, Winch is still okay, but it's not the greatest. Because we can't kill the Wyvern with it now. I was hoping for Boiling Oil, obviously, to kill the Wyvern. And yeah. I mean, this should put us in a good spot here. She has Scorch. He has a 0-point Scorch. I think I'm going to pass next turn. Okay, he's going to pass for us. I mean, if you play Ozra like turn 1, I don't really know what he's doing anyway. Now, I'm probably going to bleed this guy since our hand is pretty nutty. I think bleeding here is actually correct. Maybe get like a Mad Charge. Maybe get like a Mad... Okay, we have to mulligan both of these, obviously, if we want to bleed. Okay, we get the Pillar. Would have liked the Mad Charge. Might want to keep Trollolo for later rounds. Or like next round. So I think we just bleed the guy. We have enough machines to sort of trigger the entire siege. We also have Ard to enable, you know, good value off of the siege. I think this is looking like a bleed for us here. I mean, if it's Crones, it's incorrect. But I'm still not sure what kind of deck he is. He might just be Crones, though. And even if he has Crones, we have really good bleeding potential here. Because he played out his Wyvern as well already. He already played out his Ozreal as well. Maybe we could do some things here. How can he keep up with this anyway? I wonder what deck he is anyway. Okay, so he is probably... What? Okay. So he's Crones? I think this is Crones, right? If it's Crones, I think I just pass here, right? If his deck is Crones, we can win the long round very easily. Okay, I'm gonna pass here. This is risky if he's Kikimora, obviously, because then we just lose against Kiki. We get Goliath out. It's okay. I mean, the portal thinned for us and kind of give us some bit of leverage there. I'm not sure, though, if that was correct, though. Our Mata draws us a bronze card. It's funny. We get the Mad Charge. We get 2 match. Oh, this Trollolo gonna be big. I'm talking big. So maybe like a Ballista would be great. Okay, we get Mata. Hopefully Mata draws us the Ballista. Can Mata read my mind? Mata, please read my mind. So I think I have to Folly Boy here. This is just a simple... he is Kiki, isn't he, though? I have a bad feeling about this. If it's Kiki, I think we just lose. Because I don't know how to beat Kiki. Decree. Drowner. It's an interesting Drowner. I could take it out with Geralt, but I think I just play my Trollolo here. I'm waiting for R to get good value off of the Siege. This is a really slow setup deck. You have to, like... Decision making is kind of difficult with this one as well. He's played for dominance here. So, if I Geralt now... Is that good enough? I don't think so. I think I just play Mad Charge here. Oh, there it is! The double hammers. Beautiful. My favorite animation. Gotta love it. Okay, there's Chrome. Alright, there you go. There you go. Okay, let's go. So this is Siege turn. This is just simply my Siege turn, in which I start developing that Sage boy. He's probably going to kill one of these, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, he's got the Bomb Peever, though. So I think I just Art here. Art should be okay. We missed out on some points, but that's okay. Now, do I keep the... I think I just Battering Ram here as well. So these are all going to get wiped out, probably. I mean, unless he can kill one of the Siege engines. Okay. He does play some organic stuff here. So I'm playing Mata here. Hopefully I can kill one of these Thrive engines. Oh, we do get the Ballista as well. Oh, we do fight. Oh, good boy. Good Trebuchet. That's why you're the superior Siege engine. So it's gonna kill that. Nice. These Crones are still gonna get so much value though. I mean, kind of want to play my Siege Tower here. Just play my Siege Tower here, whatever. Lacerate? Okay. I think I just play my Pillar. So his leader is going to be pretty nuts, I think. I think we still lose this, even though our Trollolo is pretty huge. Okay, Naglfar. Okay. I don't think that's enough, though. Yeah, okay, so this is good. We do get the win here. But we don't get the double hammer to win. Oh wait, we do get the 21-point Trollolo. Mwah! Beautiful. Beautiful. I thought I lost this for a second. Deadeye Ambush. Ooh, that's actually interesting. That's an interesting matchup. It doesn't play too much control. And we do have good reach with our portal. And our Odrin's playing for something. Not sure what he's actually playing for. Ah, that's a bad mulligan. Unlucky. What is my Mata drawing? Triss? Oh, that's really unlucky. Oh, that's such a bad mulligan. We found both of them in our hand there. So I'm willing to commit like a Folibor into this round because I was also willing to commit like Portal. This feels really bad actually. That draw is so unlucky. So many cards. And you just had to draw into this guy. Okay, half elf hunter. Kinda wanna just play my Siege Tower here. I think playing Siege Tower is fine. I mean, he can purify it. We don't have good... I mean, we have like one Warfare card, like Mat Charge, but Mat Charge doesn't do much without Trollolo. I think I just play the Siege Tower here. Maybe wait for him to play some back row so I can have like some Trebuchet value this round. But as long as we have Portal and Siege, we should be okay. We can't play... the fact that we can't play Portal this round feels so bad. And we don't even have our Pellar in this hand. Yeah. It feels bad, but gives me a chance to play Odrin at least, because then I have like Boiling Oil and some other card from Triss. Okay, there's the other poison. So I'm actually open to just play Odrin here. This is kind of looking like a Redea deck. Not sure though. Usually you don't play Half Elf Hunter. Yeah, this is probably Redea deck. Oh, I would have loved him to play that next to that. So I think I just do this. Purify his elf. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful animation right there. Okay, so he's not Redea. We know that much now. So I guess I just commit Triss here. Of course. We don't find the Boiling Oil. It feels bad. Okay. I don't like passing here, but I have no choice, really. I mean, I committed a lot this round, actually, and he committed absolutely nothing. And that's just because of this card. This mulligan ruined this entire game for me.
But what can you do? What can you do?
Not two trebuchets. Dude, the draws, man. The draws. Why are you so bad? Okay, that's good. Okay, good that we didn't find another Kedweni Knight. So I'm guessing he's gonna bleed us here. It's looking like a bleed. In my eyes, at least. So we could just play for, like, Ballista. We don't have any, like, other card to synergize with Warfare. Might keep the Mat Charge for, like, a big Trollolo. This sounds good, though. I like this hand. He might play Mata. He might play a Mata. There's a very high likeliness that we draw into another of these Kedweni Knights. So I'm not sure if I want to play Kedweni Knight this round. Okay, Mr. Opponent is passed. Okay, I think I just play this out for the pass. That's fine. So we have to be really careful with the mulligans here now. Like, really, really careful. He might have Bomb Heaver. This looks like a Bomb Heaver type list. But that's okay. We still have, like, the mobilization. So like a Geralt Ard would be really good because I know he will be row stacking. I don't want you anymore. I don't want you. How is it that I've mulliganed you and you've come back to haunt me? Dude. Do I mulligan the other Trebuchet? I don't want to mulligan the other Trebuchet. I swear, if I find the other Knight now, I'm so done. I just want Ard. I just want the Geralt Ard. So I guess I get rid of Mat Charge because this is actually kind of good still. No, you've got to be kidding me! How? Oh, fuck. Oh, that's so bad. I had to risk it, though. I didn't have enough gold cards in this hand. Yeah, this is not looking too great. Man, I wish I had the Ard instead of... Oh, if I had Ard instead of this. It's just game over already, dude. Oh, but I guess I just don't. We're just playing super slow at this point. Okay, another poison. Not even Pellar, dude. Didn't even find the Pellar, dude. I'm so sad, man. This is so sad. There's a poison. We're just playing for super slow setup here, basically. Shoot you down, because you might be a 4 next turn. This could give us a Trebuchet as well. But I want to set up my Siege engines first. And play Siege more as an explosive, like, finisher. Okay. That's good. Because now we can just winch this. And kill some peeps. Preferably Elven Deadeyes. Preferably Elven Deadeyes. Do I keep these charges? It's not. Okay. Because I don't want to play into his Elias. Okay. You get a Hawk out of him as well. That's really good. Okay. So I don't want to kill this hawk. I think I just remove the boost from these guys. And then I play that big siege, and then it's going to be fun. This is going to be a good siege still. So even if we brick, we could still be in a good position here. Okay, so he does that. That's fine. Guess I do want to remove this dwarf now. But it still gets like value. But this Kedwinny Knight, man, feels bad. It feels really bad. Alright. I don't know what kind of deck he is. It's just like mid-range Scoia'tael. I don't think his leader is better than mine here. This is so bad. Playing this for 4 is really, really bad. Okay, so we get leader out of him now, which is good because we can just remove stuff. Because he was gonna play for Yavin on a 6. No, Oak. Okay. Just a cheeky little Oak. Alright. Okay. Kill you. Kill everyone. I want to kill. Oh, I didn't hit the shield. Well, we'll still get this on the battering ram here. Call. I'm guessing for Elias. No, Yavin. Okay. It's pretty big Yavin. Alright, sure. Let's remove elves here. Purify both of these. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Man, if this was an R, dude. Oh, so good. Would have been so good.
Death can come where blood does not.
There's a poison. I think I'll just smack his elves out. And also kill his harmony engine here. Yeah, this is really bad though. I think we still lose. I mean, he needs some points, but he's got 6 already, so it's already tied. Like, he's already got it. He needs 1 point here. Yeah, this loses us the game. This loses us so many points. It's not even funny, dude. It definitely lost us like 9 points. Definitely lost us more than 9 points there. So I was unlucky. Guess we shouldn't have gone for it. Alright, who are we playing? Oh, Royal Inspiration. Now let's see who's the better of the meme leaders. Because Uprising is definitely the superior leader right now. Okay, we do get the Mad Charge with the Trollolol, so we can actually play for Trollolol this round, but it obviously runs into Baron, which I don't want to. Ooh, that's a good hand, eh? This is a good hand. Also good coin, yes, I like it, I like it. Alright, he plays Proactive Drummer, love it. Gotta love it. Let's do this. Oh boy, I mean, okay. Calm down, sir. This is not very nice of you. You need to calm the hell down here with this engine nonsense. Pastodi, are you kidding me? Alright, sure. I mean, we do have another boiling oil with Ornithalis here, so I'll just take it. I don't care. Alright, let's just hope. I mean, he still has like leader for the Pastodi, but this is pretty stupid. But we still have enough warfare cards here, actually. It's pretty good. Chunky Pastodi. I mean, if I just go into a short run against this guy, we should be okay. Aw, come on. Really annoying stuff right there. Okay, whatever. But I mean, it's not even that good because this is random, and the random on this card is terrible. Black Ryla. Do I use Ard here? I kind of want to use Ard here. Ard seems like a card that I can use. I could also just use Triss now. Using Triss here is fine since we just can kill this Black Ryla pretty easily. Kill all this stuff as well. This might be his pass. If he passes, we just play Mat Charge. If not, we play Trollolol. We have to just win this round, keep the round as short as possible. Visigoda, oh my god. That's insane, dude. So we get Visigoda out of him. Which is alright, I guess. So I can kill that with my Geralt. It's alright. This Pastodi, man. This is a chunky Pastodi, man. What if I have Baron, dude? You're just screwed, aren't you? Oh my god, Odo as well. Jesus. 8 bleeding on this guy. Oh my god. That's funny. Alright, we keep this. We keep the charges. We float the charges. I think I want to boost this. Yeah, I mean, with Ard, we can win this still. I need to kill this Visigoda. Okay, so he's passed. Geralt Ard should do the trick. Pretty easily here. There you go. Oh, well, we lost, didn't we? Okay, I mean, is it that bad? I don't know. Like, the short round's really bad for him, right? I should not have played Mat Charge there. I should have just played this. Did not look at the points at all. Okay, Mata's good, though. Mata's pretty busted. We just bleed the guy? I don't care. Oh, yeah, we bleed the guy. I don't care. Or do we? I mean, Sonar's pretty busted here, isn't it? Yeah, just bleed the guy. I don't care. At this point, we've already lost. He's gonna play back row? Yeah. Okay. Just do this, right? He wants to boost this, doesn't he? Oh, Roach. Nice. Okay. I play all that back row, really? Okay, there you go. Not all of it, at least. Okay, sure. This. Smash. Okay. Yeah, sure. Keep playing here. Whatever. Misplay, not punished, because we draw like gods. Easy game. 31 points and 2 cards here. And 3 cards, not even 2. Another Roach. Oh, he has to play that Mata back row, doesn't he? He has to play it front row. Don't play it back row, dude. You can't, because I passed. Just play it front. Yeah, there you go. Good job. Good job, sir. No, that's not enough. Okay. Alright. That's not bad. Now you need 15 points he still needs. Oh my god, did we actually win? Oh, we misplay like complete idiots, but this deck's just too powerful. Oh, Regis, dude. Wait, does that win? No, it doesn't even win. Lol, this guy. I'm so sorry, dude. But, man, yeah, that's just how explosive this siege engine is. Okay, we're playing against Blaze of Glory. Okay. Lots of control on that one. Okay. Okay, that's okay. Probably play something like Boat. Yeah, Boat's gonna be a bit annoying. There. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, that's good. Gives us some trebuchet value. It's pretty good. It's probably gonna kill it, though. I still played for 5, though. Oh. Oh, okay. Nice. Just do this, right? Try and kill this next turn with Natalis into boiling. Seems okay. Oh, he's passed. Oh. Oh, you do not give this deck the pass, though. So we get 1 point here. Oh, that should be enough, right? Okay. You do not pass against this deck, brother. That is not good. So he plays for scenario. We need to bleed out his scenario. And yeah, that's pretty much the game plan here, isn't it? Let's see if we can do it. Pellar's okay. There are better cards. There are better cards than this as well. But I don't want to brick my stuff, so I'm just gonna keep this keep this hand, honestly. Don't want to brick here. Definitely don't want to brick. There's a lot of bricks. Lots of bricks. 2, 3. Yeah, don't want to draw into them. Definitely don't. So I play around Mata. I think I just play Portal first turn, see what he does against it. Could be a bit awkward for him, because I don't want him to play Mata, because he does probably play Scenario if he has the Crow Clan Preacher. So yeah, let's go. Let's go. Start off with this. This gives me extra value on Mat Charge on things like Odrin as well. So we have 1, 2, 3. Because she draws Telekinesis. Unless unless Telekinesis finds like Freya and all the other stuff. So this Odin should play for something at least. So we do get the scenario out right away. We could just trade scenarios at this point. Or is he gonna play like Lippy? Dude, if we get Scenario out of him, like in round 2 during the bleed, and all we had to do was play Portal, how good is that? Do we just keep trading? I think we keep trading here. I want to keep trading. He might have like an Igni. Igni threat's pretty bad. Might also want to get his leader out. Okay, there's the Crow Clan Druid. Don't like that. That's pretty good. So, but I still think I play this Mad Charge here. Plays for a lot. So I want to keep this Carabalista for the next round. Okay. Get the Preacher out as well. I mean, these are playing for a lot of points here. And we are going a card down, but I'll take that. I'll take that for granted. I don't mind that too much. If we can keep bleeding him out here. I think now I just pass. I think passing here is fine. I could have also just passed after he played his Gedineth. It actually wasn't that bad. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh my god, that's a big runestone. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, just you know, pass here. This is fine. He might have Lippy or something. I mean, we traded Portal for his like Gedineth, and we still keep our siege. I think we should be good still here. Pellar. Nah, I don't need Pellar. Alright, so he's played the Crow Mother. Classic round 3 Crow Mother. Very good, very good. Now, I think I just play my Mata here. Yeah, I got nothing better to do. Stall a bit. Make him stack his row a bit as well. The thing is, he has a lot of control in his deck. He can take out like 2 engines during the same turn with his leader, which isn't that great. It's actually really bad. He's playing for another one of these. He's played back row though, which is really good. I think I can just play for... I think I just play for Ballista though, first. Ballista does play for quite a bit here. Man, I do feel like people are sleeping on this card. This card's pretty busted if you have the Bonded on it. Ermion, okay. Oh, okay, another one. Another one. So, play Boiling Oil here. Shoot this twice. These are both doomed, so that's not bad. It's like a full alchemy deck. That's actually pretty interesting. Okay. This gives me good winch value. Take this out. This gives me lots of good cards to work with on my siege next turn. Yep, okay, I'm happy with this. I mean, he probably will take it out with leader now, but that means we can keep our whole siege engines alive. But he might have Karathi still, you never know. Okay. So he's gonna kill this now with Utah, I'm thinking. Yep, okay. So I'm gonna take out his stuff as well, eh? Some of his crows. Okay, now that's a lot of points. That's representing a lot of points here. It's probably gonna Hjalmar one of these. Oh no, the Cocksure is. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, just do this, right? Hit this. Okay. Hjalmar. Is he gonna kill this? Or is he gonna kill the Carabalista? Okay, I don't have a good target for Triss now. I just do this, right?
Last words.
Okay, that should be good. Could have also used Volleyball there, actually. Nah, but that might have been better. He does have the 12-point Utah, though. But we have a pretty busty Volleyball as well. Okay. Wait, what? Sure. Kill one of these. Take out this as well. Okay. Get rid of all the beasts, basically. Here's the secret. Now, I don't think I actually want to use the Boiling Oil on that, because he might have Restore. So I think I don't have a Knight here. I guess I just Boiling Oil. I mean, I think this is fine still. I mean, he needs 12 points. He already played his Utah. I don't know what else does it here. Oh, he actually needs 14 points here. Igni doesn't do anything. Oh, okay, it's just that. Alright, sweet. Alright, that was a pretty good win there. Alright, so Total Warfare. What are the weaknesses and strengths of this deck? Now, the strengths are definitely the explosiveness of Siege and Portal and what they can do to you if you win round 1 or what you can do against something like a Bleed. Especially with a card like Portal, which plays for 14 points and thins the deck, which might tempt you to play it earlier on than, you know, you would your Hypervision cards. And it does give you a lot of reach if you are going second, or it helps you sort of fight against, you know, losing on even at times. And you do have quite a lot of consistency with the Mata at finding either one of these Hypervision cards. So consistency is a very big thing with this deck, but there's also a lot of inconsistency with mulligans and draws, because you always want to have one Trebuchet in deck and both of these Kedwenny Knights in deck. And if you find both of them in your hand, it's not the greatest, obviously. So yeah, that's always something you have to watch out for. Cards that you can replace, there's actually a lot of them. You can definitely replace Tristelli, you can definitely replace Geralt Art, and you can definitely replace Odrin. I do like the Trollolol and Mat Charge with the one-off Winch combo, but you can obviously replace that for something else. But you do have to sort of play special cards here for the Kedwenny Knight into Portal. Then you can also obviously replace Pellar with something like a Bomb Heaver if you need to. And maybe you can add like another machine, like another Siege Tower as well. But apart from that, I feel like the overall flavor of the deck is like playing for that Siege Warfare nonsense with Trollolol. Trollolol is basically the main reason I built this deck. I just want to make a funny deck around him. And this deck's pretty funny because of the Mat Charge and Trollolol combo. Because of that double hammer animation that I just so love. One of the best animations in the game right now. And yeah, that's pretty much the deck. It's not the greatest, obviously, but it's hella fun to play, just like most of my decks, basically. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. Also subscribe for more Gwent content, and I'll see you soon.